Welcome to today's show, Carbohydrates, exploring the difference between whole and refined. Have you ever wondered why some carbohydrates keep you full longer, while others leave you craving for more food later? Join us as we dive into the fascinating world of carbohydrates, uncovering the crucial differences between whole and refined types, and offering you tips on making healthier food choices for better overall well-being. Carbohydrates, or carbs, are the body's main source of energy and one of the 3 essential macronutrients, along with fats and proteins. They play a vital role in keeping us energized and ready for daily activities. But not all carbs are created equal. Think about the foods you might reach for: white bread, pasta, pastries, and sugary drinks. These are refined carbohydrates, which have been processed and stripped of valuable nutrients like fiber, vitamins, and minerals. On the other hand, the carbs that truly benefit our bodies are minimally processed whole carbohydrates. These come from plant foods such as grains, fruits, vegetables, legumes, nuts, and seeds. Whole carbs retain their natural fiber and are packed with healthful properties, offering numerous benefits for our health. So let's explore how you can make smart choices and fuel your body with the best kind of carbohydrates. Before we dive deeper, let's take a quick look at the different types and structures of carbohydrates. Understanding these can help us see where they are found in our foods and how they impact our health. Carbohydrates come in 3 main forms: sugars, starches, and fiber. They are classified as either simple or complex, based on their molecular structures, which affect how quickly our bodies digest them. At their core, carbohydrates are made up of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen atoms. These atoms combine to form various chains, resulting in different types of carbohydrates. Think of carbohydrates like different kinds of strings. Simple carbohydrates are like short strings or individual beads. Monosaccharides, like glucose and fructose, are the simplest form, consisting of single sugar units. Disaccharides, such as sucrose, are like 2 beads joined together. Because they are short and simple, our bodies can break them down quickly, leading to a rapid rise in blood sugar levels. In contrast, complex carbohydrates are like long strings of beads. These are polysaccharides, which are long chains of sugar molecules composed of many monosaccharides linked together. Examples include starches and fiber, which are used for energy storage or as structural components in plants. Due to their long and complicated structure, these carbs take longer for the body to break down, providing a slower, more sustained release of energy and more stable blood sugar levels. Now that we understand the basics of carbohydrate structures, let's explore how processing affects their nutritional value. Take white bread and white rice, for example. Although they are technically complex carbohydrates because they contain starch, they are often seen as refined carbs. This is because the processing removes the nutritious outer layers of grains, stripping away fiber and beneficial nutrients. As a result, they can cause rapid spikes in blood sugar levels, much like simple carbohydrates. A healthier approach is to focus on whole carbohydrates, which are foods in their natural, minimally processed state. These foods maintain their fiber content and essential nutrients. So opt for whole grains like brown rice, barley, and quinoa, as well as whole wheat bread. Also remember to include fruits, vegetables, legumes, nuts and seeds as excellent sources of whole carbs. On the other hand, refined carbs, also known as processed carbs, fall into two main categories: sugars and refined grains. Sugars include sweeteners like table sugar, high fructose corn syrup, agave syrup, and molasses. Refined grains go through processing that removes the bran and germ, the most nutritious parts of whole grains. This process gives the grains a finer texture and longer shelf life, but strips away fiber, B vitamins, iron, and other essential nutrients. What's left is mainly the endosperm, which contains mostly rapidly digested starch with minimal protein. Common sources of refined carbohydrates include white flour, pasta, pastries, snacks, sugary drinks, and sweet treats. These refined carbs lack fiber and have a high glycemic index, leading to rapid spikes and drops in blood sugar levels. This can result in shorter periods of satiety, stimulating hunger and cravings, and potentially leading to overeating. Excessive intake of refined carbs can cause inflammation, a key factor in leptin resistance, which disrupts satiety signals and contributes to obesity. It can also raise blood triglyceride and sugar levels and increase oxidative stress in the body, increasing the risks of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and cognitive impairments. High fructose intake, especially from sources like high fructose corn syrup found in soda, candy, and baked goods, has been linked to an increased risk of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Unlike other sugars, fructose is primarily metabolized by the liver, which can lead to excessive fat buildup in this organ. Carbohydrates give us glucose, which our bodies convert into the energy we need for everything from simple tasks like walking and talking to vital functions like keeping our heart beating and our lungs breathing. Did you know that our brain alone uses about 20% to 25% of our body's glucose to stay sharp and focused? That's why complex carbohydrates found in whole grains and high-fiber foods are so important. They help stabilize our blood sugar levels, which means better concentration and memory. Now let's delve into how carbohydrates power us through our day, especially during exercise. Carbohydrates are our main source of energy. When we have extra glucose, our body stores it as glycogen in the liver and muscles. This stored energy kicks in during short fasting periods, like when we sleep or between meals, and fuels our workouts. However, maintaining a balance is crucial. Once our glycogen stores are full, any extra glucose turns into fat. For athletes and anyone who's active, getting the right amount of carbs is key to performing well and recovering quickly. Before exercise, carbs load up our glycogen stores and keep our energy up. During workouts, they help stabilize blood sugar and save muscle glycogen, enhancing endurance. And after we're done, those same carbs help replenish our muscle glycogen, speeding up recovery and reducing fatigue. Moreover, sufficient carbohydrates are essential for maintaining hormonal balance, especially for women. Inadequate calorie or carb intake can disrupt the production of key hormones like estrogen and progesterone, potentially leading to irregular menstrual cycles and reduced fertility. Low-carb intake can also lower levels of triiodothyronine, or T3, a vital thyroid hormone affecting concentration and potentially causing weight gain. Carbohydrates also play a role in serotonin production by aiding in the transport of tryptophan to the brain, boosting mood and promoting better sleep. To nourish yourself well, experts recommend that 45% to 65% of your daily calories should come from carbohydrates, with added sugars kept under 10% of your total intake. The best sources: whole grains, fruits, vegetables, and legumes. They are packed with vitamins, minerals, fiber, and important phytonutrients that keep us thriving. Let's zoom in on the incredible benefits of whole carbohydrates, particularly due to their high fiber content. Fiber comes in two types: insoluble and soluble. Insoluble fiber, found in whole grains, veggies, and the skins and seeds of fruits, keeps our digestion on track by promoting regularity and preventing constipation. Soluble fiber, found in oats, quinoa, chia seeds, and the flesh of fruits and some veggies, forms a gel-like substance in the gut, supporting digestive health and helping lower blood sugar and cholesterol levels. But that's not all. Fiber also feeds the good bacteria in our gut, which convert it into short-chain fatty acids, or SCFAs. These SCFAs are crucial for the health of our colon cells, regulating blood sugar, controlling appetite, metabolizing fat, and reducing inflammation. These benefits collectively lower the risk of obesity and chronic diseases and promote a healthy gut, which is essential for a robust immune system and positive mood. To incorporate more whole carbohydrates into your diet, consider avoiding foods and drinks with added sugars. Try to keep clear of refined grains found in white bread, flour tortillas, crackers, cakes, wet pasta, etc. Instead, opt for whole grain varieties of rice, bread, and tortillas. Experiment with nutritious grains like quinoa, wild rice, or couscous. Include fiber-rich foods such as legumes, nuts, and seeds, which also offer protein and a wealth of nutrients. For a satisfying snack, reach for a handful of almonds, walnuts, or cashews. By making mindful choices and embracing a vegan diet rich in whole carbs, we support our journey toward optimal health and well-being. Let's celebrate the power of good nutrition and the delicious variety of vegan whole foods that nourish our bodies and minds alike.